Planning for your future seems like something you'll do later. Plenty of time, right? Well, if you start researching and exploring careers now, you have a much better chance of finding something that you really like to do. And as they say, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. As you explore, you may change your mind a few times, but that's okay. Research what you're interested in, what has meaning for you, and what you're good at. Match those things with a career that pays you well, and that's what it's all about. There are many exciting career opportunities right here in the upstate, right in your own backyard. Many companies and community leaders from Anderson, Oconee, and Pickens counties have come together to provide you with a fun way to explore and research careers and companies that will be at the 2018 Aop Showcase on November 13th and 14th. Let's take a look.
As Forbes' #1 large employer in 2018, Michelin is dedicated to providing a purpose-driven career with a purpose-driven company. As manufacturing roles continue to evolve with advanced technology, Michelin works closely with schools like Tri-County Tech to recruit interns and technical scholars for its highly skilled roles. We look forward to continued growth and even stronger partnerships with Anderson County as we work together to educate students and parents on the exciting opportunities that a career in manufacturing provides.
There are so many companies around the area that you don't know about. Of course, everybody knows the Michelins, the Bosch, the BMW, but you have several companies that are smaller, but they're still great companies that you can go in and work for. Having a good idea about what career I wanted in high school, it did give me a leg up just because I was able to go ahead and pursue the degree without having to waste any time. So I got started working pretty young. Having the ability to go out and meet the different representatives of the companies, kind of matching a face with a company, it makes it more personal. You have that connection to the company that you're always going to remember.
We have probably a little higher population of manufacturing than most counties across the U.S. Good companies, great opportunities for people to earn a livable wage. We've announced a little over 5,000 manufacturing jobs since 2010. About half of those are already in place, but we have about 1,000 coming online just in the next 18 months to 2 years. Then after that, there will be another 1,000 to 2,000 jobs. High skill, high tech, great opportunities for earning very good wages. We have several companies that will be in the $40,000 to $50,000, even $60,000 a year range.
BorgWarner is a large global company that manufactures all kinds of things to help vehicles get from point A to point B. Here in Seneca, we specifically focus on what's called the transfer case. So it's in vehicles that are four-wheel drive. So if you have an F-150 or a Ram 1500 or a Toyota Tundra that's a four-wheel drive vehicle, chances are that thingamabob in the truck that makes you go from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive was manufactured right here. I've been with BorgWarner for 3 years and involved in the Aop Showcase for 2 now. BorgWarner has their entire wall set up with all kinds of interactive things. We have a truck tilted on its side so you can see one of those transfer cases. We have remote controlled cars so you can run it on our simulated test track. It's a lot of fun. What I look for is to get kids excited about careers that they can have in their own backyard. BorgWarner is definitely a company that you can stay with for life. You can come in straight out of high school, work in assembly, work here for a couple years, and then we'll pay for you to go get your degree. Get your degree in engineering, become an engineer, move around the world, and grow up to be plant manager or general manager, all the way up to CEO of the whole company. So you can definitely build your legacy with BorgWarner.
Knowing what you want to do in 8th grade really impacts the future, because in 8th grade I took project lead the way classes that scratched the surface of engineering, which really turned me on to liking and knowing what I really wanted to do after that. I graduated high school June 4th, and I've been working with Sandvik since January 8th. I attended the Aop Showcase, and it was wonderful there. There were so many businesses trying to reach out to younger people to get them into a job or give them an opportunity to go to school to get their degree. It would make you realize where you could go and what you could do and who you could be.
The showcase allowed me to meet some of the managers in the plants around the area like Koyo and Itron, and I got to meet them and talk to them and realize that I could work in an environment like that.
The Aop Showcase really gives kids the opportunity to meet people that are working in the facilities in their backyards, to see the products that they are making, to touch the products that they are making, and it's just a really fun way to learn about jobs that are available. Right now we almost have more jobs than we do people in Oconee County. So if you're coming out of high school or if you're coming out of Tri-County Tech with a 2-year degree or certifications, you almost have your pick of what job you would like in the county. I really encourage you, ask questions. If there's a company that's doing something that you want to know more about or you don't quite understand, ask them. That's what those representatives are there for. They're excited to talk to you. They want you to come and work for them. We have companies that are hiring kids right out of high school that have certifications that they've been able to get through career centers. So enjoy the time that you have. It really is unique to our area, and it's something that you should really take advantage of.
My first contact with the UTM was at the Aop Showcase. I remember seeing the UTM, their little stand they had up. I saw the Cobalt trophy wrenches that they make, and that really caught my eye. The showcase really opened my eyes to what was here. I didn't know, hey, there's 20 machine shops within 50 miles of where I live. I didn't know that, because I thought they were few and far in between, but it really shows you just how big industry is in this area. Being shown kind of what I wanted to do at an early age, I was able to, at 16, have a full-time job in my career field, and then by the time I was 20, 21, when everybody else was graduating college, I had 4 years experience in a trade, and you can take that anywhere. In 4 years' time, I can run every machine in this shop. You gotta work hard. If you see something, you go after it. If it's what you want, you chase it with everything you got. And if you go into a workplace with that attitude, you'll be an A+ employee in no time, and they'll do what it takes to keep you.
I'm a Tri-County Tech graduate of 1988. I started in the shop floor as a builder and worked my way all the way up to the business unit manager. JR Automation is a global automation provider. We do biotech, medical, pharmaceutical, automotive, assembly, equipment, test equipment, custom machines. We are a global company, so there's a lot of opportunities for both national travel and international travel. We look for individuals that are always willing to learn the new technologies. Everything we do is, as I said, is custom. It's always changing, so you have to be willing to learn and willing to apply yourself to new technologies. We've been in this industry for a really long time. I've seen it change a lot, from a lot of manual machines, manual operated stations, to more and more robotics in the last few years, a lot of machine vision systems, artificial intelligence. You can choose any variety of engineering or technical skills in school, but you need to have a passion to be able to drive yourself to where you want to be. There's a lot of good programs now with the career centers prior to going to the technical colleges, and I think the earlier that you identify what you want to do with your life, the bigger and better foundation you can build for your career. The Aop Showcase, I think, is a great opportunity for kids to come down in an interactive setting and learn a lot about what's available for future careers.
It's important for our young kids to know that regardless of what your skill level is, there's always a position open for you if you're willing to go after it. If you don't have an idea now what you want to do in your future, look to what your talents are. Look to what brings you happiness right now, and then see if you can find a career field that kind of matches your talent and your passion, and that's a good path to start on, and eventually you can branch off from there. The Aop Showcase helps to show those kids outside the box careers that they might not have ever seen or known about. This is a great fun environment for you to be in, but only if you're involved. You have to go around and talk to the different businesses. You have to go and find out the information that you want. How is their work day, and how much money can I earn, and what education do I need? Get in with that business and ask them what you want to know, not necessarily what you need to know on your sheet of paper.
Now those are just a few of the reasons to get excited about the Aop Showcase on November 13th and 14th. Plan to ask lots of questions and make some great connections as you start planning for your future. The 2018 Aop Showcase, November 13th and 14th at the Anderson Sports and Entertainment Center. See you there.